Hey guys, it's Cindy from truenorthstyle. I'm gonna come to you today with a non-fashion haul. So these are the things I've bought since the beginning of September. Let's get to it. I'm gonna start off with some home stuff, and I bought this really adorable cactus today. It's just this little kind of, I guess, ball cactus. And then I love these tall terracotta pots. The pot itself was $2.50, and then the cactus, I think, was probably around $10 or so. I also bought 2 air plants today. I bought this one, which just looks like it. And I bought the one that's in this terrarium right here. And I love to make these terrariums in these old glass top mason jars. And I buy the mason jars at vintage markets. And then I just buy these stones and charcoals at kind of like aquarium stores. And then you can layer them in. This one originally had a cactus, which is why there is dirt in there. But the cactus died. Surprise, surprise. So I took it out and put an air plant. Air plant that does normally go in here is being watered right now. It potentially could be dead. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. So maybe I might be using this new one to stay in here permanently. But it has this really cool rock that looks like a skull that my mom found one day. And then there's some carnelian, and there's a shell, and there's some pyrite. And what I want to do, and the reason why I bought the air plants, was to do this mason jar, which I just got at this antique show. And it is a massive one. It is a ½ gallon, which compared to this size, which is the normal biggest size you can get, you can see how much bigger it is. So yeah, these are really rare, and it's a glass top one from 1938. I don't know if you can see the date there at the bottom. But these are great. And I got this at a vintage market called Aberfoyle this past weekend, and it was $12, but I think the lady gave us a little bit of a discount. It was probably like $10. So I'm going to get some stones and fill it up, and I bought these 2 air plants to put in here because it's such a big one. But yeah, I might have to buy another one because I think I definitely killed the one that normally goes in here, and then I think I killed that one too, so we'll see. This is my other little terrarium that I have with a little dinosaur. These are really fun to make, so if you want to know how I make mine, even though, I mean, it's not that difficult, I can do a tutorial when I make this one, because I still have to buy like all the gear and stuff for it, because when I made these ones last year I used up all the stuff. So if you want to see how I do it, leave it in the comments below and I will do a tutorial. The other house stuff I got are 2 candles from Bath & Body Works, and I really like these. These are the mason jar candles. I like this size because you go through it a little quicker than the 3 wicks. And for me, I'm not one of those people that like burn the candle every single day. I always forget to put them on, so they last a really, really long time for me. I got Marshmallow Fireside, which is one of my favorite winter candles. It's just a white candle. And it basically smells like fireplaces, and it's a little bit sweet, like a marshmallow. It's not my favorite marshmallow candle. My favorite one is the peppermint marshmallow one, but they didn't have that one this year, at least in this style. And the other one I got is called Harvest Coffee, which smells like coffee. It smells amazing. It's a little bit chocolatey too, but that could just be me and not actually what it's supposed to smell like. I don't know, for some reason I feel like when people talk about Bath & Body Works candles, they like read a description that's on the candle, and that is never on my candles. I don't know where they're reading, because I look at the bottom and it doesn't say anything. So I don't know. But these were 3 for $20 or 3 for $25. So I got 2 of the coffee and 1 of the marshmallow one. Next, we'll talk about some books. I've been buying a lot of books at the thrift store just because they're really inexpensive. I started collecting the Roswell High series, which I think there's only 10 books. I have almost all of them. I'm missing, I think, 3. And I'm obsessed with the show Roswell. I watched it on Netflix a couple months ago and became like super obsessed with it. These are the books the show is based on, although the show is not identical to the storyline in these books. Just one of them there, and there's Michael and Maria. They're my favorite. And then I also picked up this one called Kitty and the Midnight Hour. It's by Carrie Vaughn. And this is a series that I've seen a lot at the bookstore in like the horror fantasy section, like where the Patricia Briggs books and the Charlene Harris books are. And this is the first one of that series. So it's about a disc jockey who's a werewolf, and she kind of tries to help supernatural beings and solve crimes, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really read too much about it, but if you've read this, let me know what you think. And the last one I picked up called The Witches of Willowmere, and it's by Alison Baird. I've never heard of this. I think it might be young adult, but it kind of looked like a book I might like. And next I will talk about DVDs. The thing I got was the first season of Breaking Bad for only $10, so I picked it up. And this is probably like, in terms of nostalgia, it's not my all-time favorite show, but in terms of the quality of the show, it is my all-time favorite show. On my birthday last month, I was looking for singles because I wanted to watch singles for some reason on my birthday. I actually ended up having to like stream it online because I couldn't find the DVD anywhere. And it was actually not very good at all, although the fashion was awesome. And yeah, Pearl Jam was really cute in it. Anyway, I ended up getting these instead because I couldn't find singles. I picked up Speed because that's a movie I've been wanting for a really long time. I used to love Keanu Reeves in this. And then I also picked up Pretty Woman because, again, one of my all-time favorite movies. When I was like 9 or 10, I could recite like every word of this movie. I don't really know if at 10 years old this should be your favorite movie. Pretty Woman has a story about a hooker with a heart of gold, but hey, I loved it. So I picked that one up as well. And then I found at the Salvation Army the other day the first season of 90210. This is what I'm currently watching on Netflix. I'm just about a third of the way into season 3. I'm only going to watch the first 3 because I don't care once they graduate high school about the rest of the series. But I really love it. I love the fashion. I think season 2 is so far my favorite of all of them, just because I think the fashion really gets amazing in that season. And I just love Brenda. Like, I'm obsessed with Brenda, and I think that's a great season for her. Anyways, they had season 1, and it was only $5, so I bought it. Even though I can just watch them on Netflix, a lot of the episodes aren't on Netflix. I think it has to do with the music rights to some of the songs. So this has all the episodes, which is great. And lastly, I got the newest season of Supernatural, which is my favorite, current favorite network TV show. I love this show, you know that. I already bought my tickets for the convention next month. So excited. And my photo op with Jensen I already bought because it's almost sold out. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. But anyway, I went to Costco and they always have really good deals for DVDs there. And I got this for $38.80, which is a really good deal. And it came out last week, so if you like Supernatural, pick that up. And then the last thing I'm sort of obsessed with that's not beauty or accessory related are records, and I really want to get a record player. My boyfriend's gonna give me his old one when he goes home to his parents for Thanksgiving, so hopefully I will have that soon enough. And I just like have kind of a romantic, idealistic viewpoint on records, and I've always loved to listen to them. So I bought a bunch of them at the Aberfoyle Antique Market when I was there last weekend, and they were all around between $5 and $12 each. So I got Rumors by Fleetwood Mac, which is probably one of the best albums ever, and there's some really great photos. I got Tango in the Night by Fleetwood Mac. I got Terence Trent D'Arby, Wishing Well is such a good song. I got The Wild Heart by Stevie Nicks. I just love her album covers. And then I got Belladonna, which has Leather and Lace, and it has Edge of 17. Really good songs. I got Born in the USA. I think I have this already, but it was in such good condition, and I think it was like $5, so I bought it as well. I got Joshua Tree by U2. Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen again, so good. I got The Bad record by Michael Jackson, and I got Turnstiles by Billy Joel because this has New York State of Mind on it, which right now for some reason I'm obsessed with that song. So okay, moving on to accessories. I bought one earring set from Forever 21, so it was a 3-pack of earrings. One were these tiny little swallows that kind of match my tattoo right here. And the other ones were flowers. One of them was missing, so I got a discount on them. So I only have one of one flower. The other flower ones look like this. They're like little daisies. So those are really cute. I bought them mostly for the swallows, which of course I don't have here. They're in the living room. But they're super, super tiny. They're like mini. They're smaller than this. So yeah, they're really cute. And then I bought a second pair of the smiley face earrings from Forever 21, which were like $2. I don't remember which ones I've already showed you, but I have a gold and a silver pair now. So those are the little smileys. And then also from Forever 21, I bought this kind of statement collar necklace, and it's feathers and studs. I just think it's really pretty, and it just sits like that. Very much my style. I like that it has sort of a nature / Native American vibe to it. I think that was around 10 bucks. And then today at the thrift store I found this really cool chain link collar necklace, which is vintage. And it was $5.99, so I picked it up. A bit expensive for the thrift store, but Value Village is kind of expensive, especially the one on Bloor for a thrift store. The prices are like pretty high there, so I thought that was a good deal. And definitely cheaper probably than I would find at Forever 21 for something that's better quality. So yeah, and that sits like right at the collarbones, and it's really pretty.